So in order to begin your weaving, you're going to need strips of yarn. And the longer the piece of yarn, the thicker it'll look on the weaving. So if you want it to look like stripes and them all to be even, you're going to want to cut a whole bunch of even pieces of yarn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to begin by picking a color. I'm going to start with the gray. I'm going to tie it on, and I'm going to do that by wrapping it around one of the end straws, crossing the little guy over like so, and then flipping it through like this and pulling it tight. I'll do the same thing again. If you put your finger in there, it kind of helps a little bit. And then pulling it through again. And now you're ready to start the weaving process. So you're going to hold your 3 straws like so, and then you're going to start by going over, under, pull it down a little bit, around, and then under, over, and then around, and then over, under, around, and then under, over. You'll start to notice this pattern right here. The middle one will always go opposite. So this time when I go around, last time, I don't know if you can see, last time I went over, so this time I'm going under. So if you kind of forget where you're at, you can look and see the last middle straw, and then you're going to wrap it around, and then you're going to go over and under. And once again, around, under, over, around, and you're going to keep doing this until you get to the end of this piece of yarn, and then I'll show you how to tie it on here in just a few minutes. Now I've got these all pulled tight, and I have a little tail. That little tail is what I need to tie on the next piece of yarn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, same as my other knot, I'm going to wrap it around my finger so you make a little loop, and the loop needs to come around and through. So, and then pulling it tight, and then trimming off the little tail. And then you're going to keep continuing that process again and again until you get it as long as you want. And then at the end, I will show you how to slide it off and make it into a bracelet or bookmark, whichever you feel is the best. Maybe yours ends up a little shorter. Got mine, as long as I kind of want it for right now, it'll slowly start to come off the straws. And so all you do is slowly kind of just push it down off of the straws. Do a little bit at a time, just sliding it down and onto your extra string that you have at the bottom. Until you get it off your straws. Like so. And then you can choose to either undo the tape, or you can just trim off the tops a little bit and pull it out. And then you're going to want to tie that last end that you had on your yarn here with it into a knot. So by making a loop and then feeding the yarn through the loop to make a knot, and then knotting it on this side as well. So even though we have a knot already down here, I didn't push it all the way down, so I want it to be nice and tight so it doesn't get loose. And then you have your straw weaving, and you can take it, you can wrap it around your wrist, you can make a bracelet, or you could do something like a bookmark with it.